I see you when you shine. Take your hand, my dear.
Hey guys, right now back here for the positive guys, we have
Hater Fortunato.
okay, and today's topic is what's today's topic? Would you like to
We want to talk about insecurities and confidence.
Insecurities and self-confidence.
And why? Is because a lot of people feel like a lack. People are embarrassed. I think people are embarrassed to say it because I think everyone has it where they like you just like look in the mirror and you're like, oh shit, my hair's a mess. Put on a hat. I do it. I did it on the last podcast and yeah, I had my hat on.
It makes you feel some type of way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think insecurities are a big they play a big role in our everyday life.
I fucking love how I just jumped into that though.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Especially with mental health too, insecurities and self-confidence is super, super important. But everybody has insecurities, it's normal. It's normal to have insecurities and there's never going to be a day where you won't have one insecurity or feel, you can't just feel amazing every single day.
Even when you're passing someone either at work in the hall, you know what people do? They see someone and they're like,
yeah, all the time.
And then they look up to you. Or they just don't.
So they don't want to know nothing about you. I feel like when I was young, especially like now too, like I'll like having insecurities, like when I go on camera, just burn your fucking.
I feel
like a lot of times, like when I go on camera, especially, like I always look around me. Like as much as I'll do like one shot, I always look around me to see if anyone's like if everything's perfect. Like I always wanted to do something that's like so raw, like this. Like we're all looking around us. Like we kind of put the camera on, we make sure that everything's on the table, everything's working. But at the same time, we just make sure that it's a go. Like we're not really worrying about our appearance a lot of the times. And that's what's cool about it. That's what a lot of people need to know.
Yeah, I think a lot of people need to focus less on their appearance and that's it.
And a lot of here's something I don't know if you guys pay attention to, but like when you listen to music, I used to not listen to lyrics, just like the beat, which is cool. Then when you start listening to it, every guy talks about their insecurities, and the girls do the same thing in their songs. True, every song, it's like, oh, I wear like I cover myself in like gold and stuff.
No, you're right.
You're right. They wear like these things, so people don't look at them; they look at what you wear.
That's very true.
Yeah,
it's very true.
And that's the wrong reason to wear things. Like if I wear a watch, it's because I like watches. I don't wear a watch because it's like
it's kind of like materialistic too.
Yeah.
Like getting something so that you can impress other people.
It's taking the eyes off of you and putting it
on like objective objects and stuff.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of times, especially I went like you go to high school, right? And you see like so many girls that like are like caring so much about their appearance.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times we don't even know like how we feel as a girl or a guy. Getting ready every single day to impress hundreds and hundreds of people that you're going to see throughout your day, I think is the biggest insecurity you can have. Like taking care of your hair, your fucking eyelashes, how you dress, how you carry yourself is like a lot of times it fucking sucks because there's so much care that goes into it, and one negative comment in the day will fucking ruin you.
Yeah. But I think it's also like, I mean, I don't know, for some people it's like, it makes them feel really good to look nice and like, set your hair or like, just look good in front of people. But it's super important not to give a shit about what other people think. And that's the big thing with insecurities.
Here's one thing.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna ask both of you because you guys are nice people and
thank you.
It's a good question to ask. Okay, this happens to many people. There's something on their tooth. There's something like it's easier to tell someone, shit, you got something on your tooth. Yeah. But when there's something sticking out of their nose, what are you gonna do? Because
honestly speaking,
it's either immature or 600 people are gonna see
That's a rough question.
That's actually fucking tough.
Because on their tooth, it's easy. You have something between your teeth. But when it's on the nose,
well, I'm like the type of person I would give a sign. Like if something's in your nose.
I'll be like this.
But then I'll tell them.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to.
No, me too.
Because then they walk out in front of people, and then because you were insecure and weren't able to tell them. Yeah, like you were
like the thing is like, are you able to like tell someone they're in like what's wrong with them? Kind of saying like
I'd never tell someone
like I'm saying like let's say like you're a person that like has like very like I'm a person that has like no patience at all, right?
Yeah.
Are you able to tell me like like I know you can tell me. There's time like I don't know if I go up to a random stranger and say you have fucking no patience though. You gotta relax. You know what I'm trying to say? Are you able to do that?
Yeah, I think I'm able to do that when it depends on like the person. It would have to be a drastic like fucking situation.
Really bad. Some friends I can't do that.
But some
friends, not even like I'm not even talking about friends. I'm talking about like anyone.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. I'm not the type of person that can do that, but like I would like someone to tell me if I'm doing that.
If it's a good friend, I'll be able to say like listen, like you're a mess. Like you have to pick yourself up and you gotta like stand tall. Like you can't just like oh, okay, I'm gonna do it after. I'm gonna like,
Yeah.
You just start like procrastinating, and that's part of your insecurities, because like,
But I also feel like a lot of, like, another thing with insecurities, like, I speak for myself. I'll go into a store, and it's fucking weird to say. I'll go to H&M, Zara. I'll buy a regular black t-shirt. I'll wear it. I'll feel okay about it. Okay? Now, right now I'm wearing like a Stone Island, right? Shout out to my girlfriend for buying it for me for Christmas. Whatever, like, me wearing this shirt, that's like whatever, like $100, whatever it is, $200. Me wearing this shirt, I'll feel better with this shirt on. Yeah. Than with a regular black t-shirt. And
but
it's like
it's psychological, but it's true.
It's crazy to say it, but like.
Yeah, but it's true. I mean, it's just like me. If I'm driving a Honda Civic,
there you go.
That's the same thing I was talking about before.
Yeah.
I bought myself a brand new, beautiful car, and if I got myself a Honda Civic, I wouldn't like enjoy it as much as the hard-earned money I've been spending into this car, because it's like, for me, it's like
it boosts up your confidence.
Yeah, and it's important. I feel like yes, being materialistic is not the best thing in the world, but it also, like, look, if you fucking love something, go fucking get it. If you want a BMW, if you want a Mercedes because it's gonna make you feel better, fucking go buy it. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like, just fucking do it. Whatever makes you happy, and even after you get that and you don't feel happy, who gives a fucking shit? We all do that.
It really depends on how you perceive it.
Exactly, but it's like, look, that shirt makes you happier. Okay, then buy more fucking shirts like that. As long as you're there, you go. Exactly. As long as it makes you happy.
Exactly.
Right? And if it makes you feel better, then even better for you, because all I want and all we want is people to feel better.
Exactly.
That's it. And you know what? It's not really an insecurity.
Once it once it's an addiction.
Then
if you don't have it, then you really feel.
You know what? I think that's like, fuck saying it's an addiction. Like, if it like, I understand, like, okay, you can't fucking buy a shirt every single time to make you feel like happier. So go ahead. You just got a good idea.
Somewhat like, okay, first started dating your cousin Alexia.
Yeah, go ahead. Shout out to my cousin Alexia.
It started. Okay, so I went out. I bought myself a Comme des Garçons
Yeah,
t-shirt.
go ahead.
This was on our first or second date breakfast. One of my friends say, "Why do you have to show off like that?" I was like, for me, I didn't see it as showing off. I said
confidence.
It was a very valuable moment. So I was like, I'm gonna buy a very valuable shirt. So I remember every time I wear this shirt, I'm like, this is the shirt that I wore when I first, like, our second date. That's how I see it.
Rewarding yourself in the moment.
Yeah.
Reward yourself as long as it makes you fucking happy.
My watches represent that time that like I bought that watch. Like, okay, I bought myself a Tissot watch before this year ended, 2019. So it's like, because this year was really good, and I think like.
So you rewarded yourself by buying that watch.
Yeah.
I feel like people should live by that though. Not even like by just rewarding yourself with something like throughout the year, but just like rewarding
it's whatever you like. If you're a watch person, if you're a cigar person, whatever you are.
No.
Exactly. Exactly.
No.
So why don't you tell the viewers?
So look.
Why you don't want to reward yourself
go ahead.
with that beautiful car and spend that little extra more?
So look. Shout out to myself because I fucking got in an accident like 2 weeks ago.
Luckily, you're good.
Yeah.
Thank God, across.
Healthy.
But like now, like that's what we want to talk about this episode. Like I wanted to buy myself like a nice car. Like finally, like I feel like I work hard enough. Like I save what I have to save, and like I feel like putting that reward I was talking to Hitter before and everything. Just like buying that car would make kind of like show me like, okay, hard work paid off.
Yeah, and it's not even that.
But I had to pride myself from it.
Look, it's like you're looking at other options. You're looking at other cars without the specs you want. Like, bro, this is what you fucking want. Work that extra fucking hour or extra 3 hours a week to go get it. Because, bro, it's gonna make you feel so much better, and you do. He works super hard, You work super hard. You're going crazy every single day, man. At the end of the day, you want to live, and trust me, when you get older, you're gonna regret not doing the things you want to do when you were younger. And now buying that car, spending the extra money to, get those specs, sports specs, those nice rims, and it's gonna make you feel good. It's gonna make you feel fucking good. And if you don't, I'm telling you guys right now, if you don't go and reward yourself like that, I'm quitting the positive guys.
Oh fuck! Oh jeez. Okay, so I gotta buy a car tonight. But like that's what's cool about these episodes. Like I feel like now that I did this episode, like I'm not gonna go buy myself a car or whatever I want, but like talking about like this episode right here, it's kind of making me realize like I do deprive myself for the things I want and things I should have.
Yeah.
But like talking about it with you guys, talking about it with like the viewers especially, like it's kind of opening me up to like actually reward myself in a way. And like slowly it's gonna come to that moment. Like I'm taking my time now to readjust to my thoughts and kind of say, okay, do I really need the car? You know what? I live fucking once, and especially now the big thing is we're so fucking young now. Yeah. Where this is where we should be making our purchases and not spending all our money, but kind of spending the money that
like with
because I'm not gonna want to buy a fucking Lamborghini at like 67 years old, bro.
I'm telling you, and it's the same thing with the Jeep. when you have kids and a wife, hopefully one day.
I have a minivan.
Yeah, and you might
the
want
Jeep's
to.
gonna
You
come
might
back.
want to. You might be like, okay, fuck. You know what? The Jeep I might not need because your wife's gonna be like, oh fuck, get the minivan or else
Yeah.
I'm breaking up with you.
I don't think
Divorce
that's
trial.
ever the problem. I don't
know,
think a minivan
but I'm
has
saying,
this problem.
like-
That's what it is though.
I'm saying like later on, you're not gonna want to do the things that you want to do right now.
Exactly.
And that's why it's super important. Like me, I wanted to get this BMW because I was like, fuck it, I want to live, I want to have fun, and I'm gonna work hard to pay it.
Let
off,
your
you know?
impulse come in, and then think, calm, and then
There you
if it's doable, it's doable.
Yeah, it's
If
like
you can afford it,
that-
that's fine.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem I make a lot of times. Like a lot of my friends make is that we make a decision in the moment, which sometimes is a mistake.
Yeah, of course.
But like you said, let me think about it. Let me see.
Impulse is good.
Impulse,
Exactly.
and if I can
But
afford
like I
it,
said, mistakes are part of life, and it's okay.
it's coming back on my thoughts.
And it's
guy.
okay.
You're
It's
right.
okay to make that mistake. When
Yeah,
I bought
okay,
the
you know.
BMW, I didn't know if I could afford it. And yeah, at the moment I was able to afford it, then times got rough. And
You're
then
like,
I wasn't
fuck
really
that.
able to afford it, and I was like, kind of regret
But
it.
you're always gonna be proud that you have it.
Exactly, and now I'm working twice as hard to pay it off and to hopefully one day buy myself a condo, which is my dream in downtown. So
Shout
it's
out
okay to make those fucking mistakes because that BMW means so
Yeah.
much to me, and I'm always gonna remember it. I want to keep this car forever. It's I love that. I
That's
love
what you
this car.
think. That's what you're saying till like it gets like
Yeah,
till you can
until
reward
you want it
yourself
bigger.
better.
Exactly, but like,
And
and,
it's
and,
perfectly
if
fine,
I,
yeah, it's
yeah,
perfectly
and if I don't want to reward myself any like but bigger, like it's fine. Like I love this car. My friends love it. I love riding in it. I love driving downtown in it.
Yeah, it's fun getting rides in it. It's
He loves
I gotta
it.
get myself a ride in that fucking
Yeah.
car. Bro.
But
like,
yeah.
as he was saying, like he got himself a Tissot this year, right? Next year, like
It doesn't have to be a Tissot.
No, but
Next
not
year
even
could
that.
be
Next year, like let's see what you reward yourself next year, and you have the money to, like you said, you have the money to buy something else. Maybe next year buy yourself a Rolex. Just saying,
Yeah.
no matter what that year brings you.
Yeah.
So I think I learned a lot from this episode.
Yeah.
I learned a lot
Yeah,
from this
that's what I'm
episode.
saying. Yeah, it's okay to make mistakes and it's
Yeah.
okay to make impulsive decisions. Just know your limits. Don't
Don't
put
go
yourself
crazy.
in debt. Over a car or anything. But if you can afford it and if you work hard enough and you know you could reward yourself and pay it off and work hard to pay it and be comfortable,
And-
there's no reason why you shouldn't
Yeah.
be spoiling yourself.
And it's all about views. You can ask someone's opinion. Like you can ask you your opinion. It's all views. You're gonna be like, but don't you wanna have a house? Which will get your attention. You'll be like, yeah, I do. So you agree. But then he'll say like, but don't you want like live your life?
Don't
So,
fucking listen
like,
to anybody.
Yeah. No, you're right. You do
Focus
you.
on yourself.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Like, especially now, like me buying this car, I'm already thinking about what people are gonna tell, like what people are gonna say when I buy it. But
You know what you want.
Exactly.
You go fucking get it.
exactly, I think
That's it.
the biggest moral of this fucking episode is this: don't listen to anybody. Take your own opinion. Learn from your own mistakes. Your impulsive moments.
Don't
you're
be
gonna learn from them. And
don't
if,
be disobedient.
exactly. And if you can afford it, go ahead and buy it. You
Yeah.
deserve it.
And if you can, if you think you can afford it now and can later, that's completely fine. You're gonna learn so many lessons.
But you'll never know till you do it.
Exactly. Guys, I think we should. I want to end it up here. I think
Yeah,
it was a
that's
fucking
perfect.
awesome episode. But I want to give like guys. Honestly speaking, we've been working very very hard. Obviously, the audio hasn't been perfected yet. We're still working on it. But guys, just looking at the studio that we have, like we started off in like obviously like a pretty nice area. Like we were like, but guys, like this this space here is ours now. Like it's kind of cool because like we made it ours. Like we modified it to our our
Yeah,
needs
exactly.
and what we like. So like I kind of
we haven't downgraded.
exactly.
It's
We just
only-
made it our own.
Yeah,
It's
It's
Yeah.
okay to
getting
downgrade.
better.
It's okay to not have an amazing camera. Look, we have 2 studio lights. We have 3 microphones. We have a
You don't know what
big
the fuck's in the
divider.
back of this fucking
we
camera.
have we have a big table. And look, if you want to do a podcast, just to let you know, you don't need all this shit.
Exactly.
Okay, you don't need a
an
nice studio. You
iPhone.
don't need anything.
You
What
need
we're
an
talking
iPhone
about.
and you need ambition.
We're super grateful that we can work so hard to get these things
Exactly,
for each other
exactly.
and work hard together. And we have this opportunity to get these amazing things. But if you can, there's nothing wrong with doing this without fucking microphones or
There you go.
camera.
Just like I always said, like especially with my experience, just start something.
Yeah.
Wherever you are, start at point A and you'll end up at point Z.
Exactly.
As long as you just fucking
And
start-
hopefully
start
next
down
year, we'll have our own space, maybe downtown or
Exactly.
something beautiful, and
Exactly. There you go.
put it into the universe.
But guys, honestly speaking, also for everyone that's hitting us up for guests, I know we get a lot of requests for guests, guys. Just give us time. We have a lot of guests in mind. There's a lot of people that want to be on the podcast, which we're really fucking appreciative for
Yeah.
you guys to be on the podcast.
And we have a lot of DMs, so if we don't get to yours,
Exactly. There you go. And like guys, just remember, this is a big reminder. Like, put the fucking link in here, guys. Who
Yeah,
look at
I'll do
editing
it,
it. Positive, guys. We're putting content out there every single day. Quotes of the day, videos from myself, Hader, and Luca every single day about lessons and morals of the day that we want you guys to understand and learn from, and advice that we're giving you guys.
And we also have a TikTok page now.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have
TikTok. I'm trying to get into it because I haven't done TikTok.
Wait, let's do a TikTok before we end this episode.
Yeah, let's do a TikTok.
Okay,
Okay,
what
so
kind of TikTok are we doing? TikTok in the moments.
So, what can we say? What do you want to...
Do what you love and you'll never have to work a day in your life.
Let's go.
Okay,
Go ahead.
ready?
Go ahead.
So do what you love and you'll never
Have to work a day in your life.
You ready?
Go ahead.
1, 2, 3.
What you love.
and you'll never have to.
Work a day in your life. Positive guys, baby.
Look here, batter. Positive guys.
There you go. That's our second TikTok on the Positive Guys profile.
Yeah.
Guys, my name's Fortunato.
My name's Hater.
And my name's Luca.
Positive Guys out. Ciao.
Place them both in mine.